This is Ozarks Fox AM.
Good morning and welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Kelly Smith. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thursday is the day.
We are wearing blue, not black. Didn't it kind of look black on TV?
Let me just tell you a little story. It did. So early in the morning, and the other day I didn't take my shoes off because I said I got ready in the dark, and I wasn't sure that my socks matched. So this morning I put these hose on, and I thought they were black, and I had a black top on, and I happened to be in the bathroom. I went, oh, wait, I think those are blue. So I came up with something.
So you switched tops then?
I had
to. Instead of switching hose,
I know. Well, I didn't have any more. Yeah. So yeah.
Can I ask you a female question about pantyhose? Is that what they're still called? Is that what they're called?
Yeah. And Lauren may help us with this, but go ahead. Yes, what's the question?
Okay. What's the difference between pantyhose and tights?
Well, tights are they're thicker.
Okay.
And a lot of times they're not quite as tight, even though they're called tights.
So what is the difference?
And they're colored.
But I know, but what is the purpose difference of them?
Well, regular hose are just flesh colored, and that's.
But these are blue.
But these are tights.
Oh, these are tights. Okay, these aren't pantyhose.
No, I'm calling these.
But
tights.
don't they have colored pantyhose?
Yes, but they're usually a faint
Is that
color.
right? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
They're sheer, though.
They're more sheer.
They're
That's
more
the
sheer.
word. Yes.
You can still see your skin through them.
Because I
Tight,
remember my
not so
grandmother
much.
going, and they used to be in these eggs.
Yes.
Do you remember the eggs? My
Aren't those
grandma would buy
legs?
them.
Aren't those legs?
Yeah, and then I think they transitioned to the cardboard, like little triangle. That's
Yeah.
how my mom always used to buy them.
But
yeah.
I promise, I remember them going through, I need a black pair, and I need a red pair, and a white pair, and a nude pair.
That is true. That is true. Those were considered hose at the time.
Hose, okay.
But since then you've got your leggings, which are just a little thicker than the tights and that whole thing. Then
so it goes pantyhose, tights,
leggings,
sweatpants.
Oh, there you go. And here's the thing with the legging, or I'm sorry, the tights.
She's not wearing them.
A lot of times they are textured and they have different, different things.
Patterns.
Okay, patterns.
Yes.
Okay. So do you wear all of the above of those items?
Yeah, yesterday I wore tights, and then the day before I think I wore pantyhose.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen,
I just am fascinated by it. You brought it up, so I was curious.
Yeah, but I was glad. Of course, my boots are black. I guess it would have been okay, but I was.
Okay, another fashion question, ladies. Quick question.
Okay.
In the old days, they said don't mix blacks and blues. I like mixing blacks and blues. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are I just don't listen to what they say.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then they also say don't wear white after Labor Day. I think that's a bunch of you-know-what, too. So I think it's okay. Yeah. I have shoes that are blue and black, so I just wear those when I want to mix it up.
Right. You know what, though? When I said that, Elisa Raffa looked over from the Weather Lab and went like this.
Well,
Elisa, you don't mix blacks and blues?
Not usually. It depends on how deep the blue is, but usually not.
Elisa, what I'm wearing, the black boots with the blue hoses.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay, because I'm
What is she going to say, no, Kelly?
I know. Here's the thing. What else are you going to wear with this? Brown? No.
No, I wouldn't wear brown.
No, I wouldn't either.
White go-go boots?
Well, I have some light-colored tan, which I thought I could do, but I'm
No, the black look. I think black and blue is amazing together.
That's right.
It's also the color of a black eye.
And I was going to say, unless it's on your skin, then it's not amazing. Right. It's not amazing.
I'm glad we had this fashion talk, ladies. I'm glad.
we
Thanks
had
for
this
schooling
idea.
me.
You got it.
You did school me. Lauren, what's happening in the headlines? Anything about pantyhose?
Nothing about pantyhose.
Okay.
Nothing about sweatpants either, unfortunately. This first one is a very cool thing that someone who is retired has decided to do with his time in New York City. So look at this. He does balloon art, balloon animals, but not your average balloon animal, right? Okay, so you saw a unicorn. Look at all these things. Turtle or a snake, whatever that is on the left. He does.
Whatever that is.
Well, it's a quick video. I couldn't really see, but
looks like a man.
like an astronaut.
Yeah.
I mean, they're very
Intricate,
elaborate.
yes, they are.
Intricate. And so what he does is he said this one right here took him about 10 or 15 minutes. So he does them real quick. He puts them up, and then what he'll do, he'll leave them up for 24 hours. The next day he goes back, takes it down, gives it to a kid, and puts a new one up.
That's fantastic, but look at that. He's so artistic. He draws the eyes, he makes a nose, some teeth I saw earlier.
Now, where is he putting these up? I'm confused.
In the streets in New York, random places, public places.
You're telling me that New Yorkers, not all of them, but some of them wouldn't go by and just start popping those balloons?
What?
At least they're like...
What? We're not mean.
I'm not saying you're mean, but I'm just saying I know teenagers, and I know New York teenagers, any place, and they walk by, there's a balloon, pop it.
That would make me mad.
I would too.
I would chase them down and reprimand them if they did that.
Yeah, maybe they know that it's just, a piece of art in their city. I don't know. Maybe that does happen sometimes, but more than not, they stay up there and are
I do like that good feeling then.
I do too, and I love them. They're so unique. I like looking at them.
Yep. Okay, this next one is a throwback. Blockbuster, only one left on the planet.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
Yep.
No.
So 15 years ago, I mean, we can all remember thousands and thousands of Blockbuster stores. They were on every corner.
Yeah.
Now, at the end of the month, there will be just one because right now there's two. One of them is in Australia. That's scheduled to close later this month. So the last one standing will be in Bend, Oregon. They're all privately owned now, including that, well, all two of them are privately owned. And that one says it doesn't plan to close because people actually come to it like as a tourist destination.
Nostalgia, yeah.
Yes, but do they actually get the movies? Some people do, obviously.
The manager said they open about 10 new accounts a day. So
Wow!
Yeah, that's.
You know what? I think I would actually go to one for nostalgia's sake. Because I used to go there with my mom and brothers all the time on the weekends.
Do you remember what kind of movies you would pick out?
Well, all PG or G.
Yep.
Always.
Yes.
Like family movies.
Right, we had to do that. If it was, 13, you know, first of all, I don't feel comfortable I didn't, when I was a kid, watching those things with my parents.
Oh, of course
You know
not.
what I'm saying, so.
But you know what's so weird about our culture? You know, everything kind of goes in waves, and at the time it was huge. I had a friend whose uncle owned a ton of franchised Blockbusters.
Oh, okay.
He had his own private jets.
Oh, yeah.
He was so wealthy. We were so like, oh my gosh, your uncle owns Blockbusters. I'm hoping he got out in time.
In time, absolutely.
Well, we were saying this morning that before they declared bankruptcy, or maybe it was after, I don't know, somewhere in the mix, Netflix gave them an offer. They offered Blockbuster to buy Netflix, and Blockbuster said, no, we're good.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Isn't that crazy to
That's
hear
like
now?
like a stock that you missed out on that went
Yeah.
boom. Yeah.
That I would be kicking myself if I was Blockbuster.
But we still have, what, Family Video on the corner?
we do.
So some of
Yes.
them are surviving, you know?
Yeah, just the Blockbuster is what you're talking about.
I know.
Yeah.
I just have nostalgia for Blockbuster.
I'm glad that one is staying. How
Yeah.
iconic is that? Yeah.
Road trip.
Yep. Thanks, Lauren. All right, I got to go back to this black and blue thing. Elisa, tell the truth. Now, I'm worried about the hose and the black boots.
No, I like it.
This is what I want to say about Elisa. She always tells the truth. If you don't like it, it's okay.
No, I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay. You know what? I'm past worrying about if people like it. But I asked the question. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, she's stressed now. All right. We've got sunshine in Springfield right now. It's 32 degrees with southerly winds at 15 miles per hour. Temperatures are about 20 degrees warmer now than they were yesterday as we continue to come out of the deep freeze. It's 27 in Clinton, 32 in Springfield, and 28 in Branson right now. We do have southerly winds pretty steady at 10 to 15 miles per hour. So that's helping us bring in the warmer temperatures, but the wind chills are in the teens and 20s this morning. It feels like 22 in Springfield. So maybe not as frigid as it was yesterday and the day before, but still cold where you want hats, gloves, mittens, and scarves at the bus stop. Dry conditions on the roads today, so green lights, nothing to worry about there. We are starting out not as bitter with temperatures at 29 degrees. 51 by dismissal. We increase the cloud cover, mostly cloudy. You can see the clouds really pop here on Futurecast. We'll have spotty showers possible on the overnight tonight with temperatures in the middle and upper 30s. Maybe some drizzle by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, dry, but still with lingering clouds, 52 degrees. Showers and storms arrive by Saturday morning, and with those storms, we could have a threat for severe weather. That slight risk in the yellow is along and south and east of I-44. It's a conditional threat, meaning we're on the northern tier of this, and this is going to happen probably in the morning to early afternoon. So if we could build enough instability or that fuel for storms that early in the morning and this far north, then we'll have a threat for large hail damaging winds, possibly a weak brief tornado, but we have to have that happen first. We need the energy first, then we'll have the thunderstorms. So still monitoring it here. Maybe some locally heavy rain, and then non-thunderstorm winds will be pretty gusty, over 40 miles per hour. And then the clocks go forward to this weekend. While you're doing that, check the batteries in your smoke detectors and your NOAA weather radios. Again, that shower and storm chance comes through on Saturday. Jeremy, Kelly.
64, that looks great on Saturday. I know it's rain. It makes it hard to be outside, but the weather, I mean, we've burned a lot of fuel this year. It's been really cold.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's warming up.
At least I did have an idea going back to black and blue. Sorry, I can't get it out of my head.
Okay.
I was thinking, what if we do a segment on fashion maybe, or maybe all of us, Joe, Lauren, you, me, and Kelly, we all decide to wear a different color, that main color every single day of the week. So like Monday's red, Tuesday's orange, Wednesdays are yellows, and we just make a color day about it, and fashion,
Or
and
how
color.
about we don't wear the same color and we wear like all bright colors, we all choose a different one.
We could do that, too.
That would be lovely.
We could also try to break the fashion rules by mixing things that you're not supposed to and making it look good.
Okay.
Elisa, are you in or no?
Yeah, I'm just soaking it all in right now. All I'm thinking is, why I don't have this many clothes, Jeremy.
I seriously doubt
I
that,
have
Elisa.
never seen you wear the same thing twice, I'll be honest.
I have. It's magic.
My
It
goal
is
is to
magic.
get Elisa Raffinau in a black and blue outfit.
She does have black and blue
I do.
outfit.
I wore a dress last week that had like
I
a
saw that.
black on the side and blue. So yeah,
I noticed that.
Then
Remember
what
that?
color shoes do you wear with that?
I wore black shoes, but I
Okay.
could have worn the blue shoes that I'm wearing now, but I chose black.
Okay.
She's
I
very
love it.
fashion forward, I have to say.
You
I
are
like-
fashion
she
forward.
is. I like that.
Thanks, Elisa.
You're welcome.
Look, the fashion report today. That's what we're doing. All right, coming up, it's our morning sports report. Don't go anywhere, Ozarks Fox AM. We'll be right back. I think that looks great together.
Thank you.
And I like the burgundy and blue.
Thank you. And I wouldn't have